Yo, what's going on YouTube? Your boy Swayze. I'm a little bit sick, but we're gonna bring you guys another video, another FIFA 22 video. Sorry about commentary might not be too great today. I'm a bit sick, but yeah, today is a custom tactics video. These are the best custom tactics in the game that work for me. As you can see, I'm in Elite Division. This is my rank, Elite Division. And also I finished rank 1 in Foot Champs as well, so I'm going to be showing off my custom tactics, and yeah, hopefully it helps you guys a lot. So if you guys want to leave a like, then please do. This is a very informative video today, so you might want to just sit back, take in the information, and hopefully you become a better FIFA player. I will provide you guys with tips and tricks to get up in the ranks, get up divisions, help you improve your game. I'm not a pro at the game, I'm not a professional at all, but I am pretty good at the game, obviously, from my ranks and my divisions. So hopefully it helps you guys, and yeah, let's get into it. So custom tactics, I have a lot of different formations that I run with the custom tactics. Now they all depend on the situation in the game. So for example, I start off the game with the 4-4-2. The reason why I start off with the 4-4-2 is because I feel like it's just a balanced formation. I start off to see how my opponent plays. I see how the opponent presses me. If they press me a lot or not, then I will change my formation. I will see if they can break me down. If they can break me down pretty easily, then I will change to a formation with defensive mids and then have some cams. But for the most part, this is what I mainly run at the start. If I feel like I'm struggling to create a chance as well, I would change. But yeah, the 4-4-2 is what I would use. Make sure you have very good midfielders who are very good at turning. Turning is probably the most important thing in this formation, because normally when you get the ball, you're going to be receiving it back facing goal, right? And you're going to be in the middle. And if you're playing against someone who presses you a lot, it'll be a lot easier if you can just turn around, literally just turn around with the player. So players like De Jong, Wijnaldum, Barella, a lot of centre mids, Kante, a lot of centre mids with good agility that can turn around and have good dribbling and can pass. Passing is also a very, very important thing in this game. But yeah, this is the formation here. We run balanced 50-50. We don't want too much depth and we don't want too much width. So keeping it balanced and everything set is perfect in my opinion. We play fast build up. Now fast build up actually allows players to just get into that space that you don't normally find yourself in. Also, counter attacks with the fast build up are really good as well. So you can really, if you want, you can absorb a lot of pressure throughout the 90 minutes and then just go and counter and score. So you can be really, really efficient with this formation. And possession for the forward runs, you can see here when you keep the ball around here, you just get the options to really play it out wide. You can see when you get the ball, you do get options around the wide areas, which is very important for this formation. This formation is very, very important in playing down the wing, mainly sides, playing into the forwards from your wingers. Your midfielders obviously will be involved in the play, but yeah, width, keep it like pretty much standard. Players in the box 6, because you do want all of your attackers to get into the box. You want both your strikers, both your wingers, and you do want a midfielder to get into the box as well, and have another midfielder just on the edge so it can just sweep up any loose balls and be there for the counter attack. And then we just run 2 corners and 2 free kicks. Now the tactics, or the instructions, sorry, is getting behind on both the strikers. Stay forward, sorry, don't do stay central. We need a variety of movement. So stay forward and getting behind is the best. You don't want your attackers coming back unless you are winning and you want to change that. It's a close game, you can have them come back, but for the most part you want them to stay forward. Both your wingers, you want them to have, ideally, if you want to take your game to the next level, and you might want to use some 5-star skillers who who are very quick and have good agility, just so you can get into the tight spaces behind the cracks of the defense. But also what you want to do is you want to get into box and get in behind on both of them. That provides a lot. So for example, if you carry the ball up with Wijnaldum or whoever your centre mid is, you can play those through balls not only to your strikers but to your wingers as well, who can also run baseline or bar line and just pass it in. And then we just have stay back while attacking on both our fullbacks. It depends on the game. Obviously you can have them up, but I wouldn't really recommend it on a wide formation. I'd recommend it more in a narrow formation, such as 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Now the next formation, this one here is, I have this one if I'm struggling to score, guys. If I'm struggling to score and I feel like my opponent may have the upper hand in the game, then what I'm going to try to do is play pressure on heavy touch, just so if they take a heavy touch, my players will press, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're always going to press, so they do conserve stamina as well. 50 width and 60 depth. You want to play a high line a little bit with this one, just so you can get the ball back a little bit quicker. You don't want to, again, like I said, you don't want to press too much, because if you press too much, there's going to be too many gaps. Fast build up possession, again, same thing like before, because it is still a pretty wide formation, even though it has 2 cams, the 4-2-2-2. Run 50 depth, width, sorry, and 6 players in box. Pretty much the same thing as last time. And you want to have this pretty much the same setup, you know. You want to have one midfielder who's attacking, so just leave them unbalanced. Have both of your players get into the box for cross, your cam, sorry, and then have both your strikers getting behind, stay forward, and that's pretty much it. Now this is when I'm losing. Let's say I'm losing 2-0, 3-0, and I really need something going for me, right? This is what I'd run. So I'd run a constant pressure formation. Now obviously I'm not a fan of constant pressure, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So constant pressure, 52 width, 70 depth. Now this is a high line. Make sure you guys have fast defenders if you want to play this one. Do not start off the game with this one. You literally only use this one if you are losing. You don't want to be, you know, rushing up and playing constant pressure at the start of the game. That's not really how this game works this year. Obviously in FIFA 20 you could have, or FIFA 21 at the start. You want to go with the build up play, fast build, and you want to go with forward runs. Forward runs just gives you that extra, you know, just extra pass, you know. So for example, if you have the ball with the midfielder, as you can see from the green, you just have that extra pass forward. They make that run, they dart down the wing. So if you need any options, you just hold down triangle and bow, your players are through. 50 width, 6 players in box, sorry. I have 6 players in box all the time pretty much. And this is what I'm doing when I'm losing, maybe 2-0, 2-1. It's the last 15 minutes of the game. I feel like I can get back into the game, and I need something to change for me, and then I'll run something like this. And yeah, and then the last formation here, guys, this is a formation I use when I'm losing, or I mean, sorry, if I'm winning. If I'm winning 1-0, 2-0, it's a tight game, it's the last 10 minutes of the game, the guy runs constant pressure, he's dominating the ball right now, then I'll run something like this. Drop back, I know obviously the drop back meta was in FIFA 20, it's still decent right now, but it's good to have a lot of players back behind the ball, especially when you're holding on to a lead, because as you guys should know in this game by now, if you have played FIFA for a long time, if you have played FIFA for a lot of years, you guys should know that holding a lead, a 2-goal, 1-goal, 3-goal even, is not safe at all in this game. So you want to run something like 40 width and 41 width and 46 depth, something like that. You don't want to go too deep, because if you go too deep, then they'll be able to just like go, like, you see the gap between the midfielders and defenders, they'll be able to abuse that a lot. So you don't want to go too deep, because if you do, it allows the opposition to play around your midfield very easily. Now long ball is used when you get the ball, for example, and you just want to get out, not really get out and waste the opportunity by booting it off the pitch. If you want to still look for your player up front, long ball is very useful, because they make that run as soon as you get the ball. They would make that run, and you can just hold down the triangle down the line, and just waste time in the corner or something like that. I don't want to be like a little rat and tell you guys how to waste time and all of that, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, And then chance creation, balance. Keep on balance. You don't want to have too many people with the forward runs, just running up, darting up. You want to keep it balanced, steady, keep everyone in their positions, so no one really goes out of position, so you don't really get hit in the counter as well. And then you want to have 3 players on box. You just want maybe both your strikers, or one striker, one cam, to get into the box. That's it. You don't want too many players in the box, because again, you don't want to get counter attacked. And You know, you don't want to lose a lead because of that. Now this is the formation I'll run, 4-2-3-1. Make sure everyone has stay back, literally stay back. Look, everyone has come back on defense. All the cams come back on defense. Both CDM stay back while attacking. Everyone stay back while attacking in this formation here. Make sure you run some wingers again, like I said, that can run, that are fast, because if you don't run a fast winger with over 90 pace, then you're not in a good place. Also run a cam who is very good on the ball. I'm not saying run Neymar, because I have Neymar. I'm not saying you need Neymar. You can even have someone like Ben Yedder at cam. Even though he's not the greatest cam, he'll still get you out of the tight situations with his turns and dribbling. So make sure you run something like that. Also, Ben Yedder has a high work rate, so he will get back on defense. But yeah, guys, this is the tactics, or these are the tactics that I've had for the last, you know, week and a half of the game. It's changed me it has changed me as a FIFA player. Sorry, my throat's acting out. Pause, but it has changed me as a FIFA player, guys. I feel like I'm going towards a new level on FIFA that I've never really experienced before. Obviously, I used to be an elite player in champs in FIFA 21 and FIFA 20, but you know, I never really hit rank 1 before, ever. And I'm in elite division. I hit elite division last week. So yeah, guys, I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys' progress, seeing you guys flourish. Hopefully you guys get better. If you guys found this video useful, please leave a like, comment down below what formation and what team you guys are using in champs. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.